Is reading Quan Mills worse than crack cocaine? Like, for your body, for your health and shit. You're probably thinking a few things. You're like, who's Quan Mills? Why am I reading him? No, he's not worse than crack cocaine. Why can't I see anything? It's because it's dark outside, okay? The vibes out here are fucking crazy. I got, like, milk in a jug, but you can't see it because, you're dumb and you're blind, whatever. Quan Mills, basically, Quan Mills is a very, very prolific writer of these novels and he's, like, also a TikToker. And so you're probably like, oh, what's wrong with that? It's like entrepreneur writing novels. You haven't seen the novels, but they got progressively worse. It used to be like simple names, like this hoe got roaches in her crib. That's a classic. But like their novels are just like literal, like physical, like analog brain rot. I don't know how else to say it. Because literally, he's got the book. Tell me why the book I Got Pregnant by the Ogre Thug from 63rd is a real book. Tell me why the book Twinks from Space Aliens and the DLYNs who fell in love with them. That's a real book. You know who made it? Quan Mills. Oh my god, I can't see anything. You know what? Doesn't matter. But Quan Mills, yeah, basically he makes these insane books. I got pregnant by my evil rose toy. I got pregnant by my creepy uncle, who's also my pastor. I got pregnant by my twin self from the alternate dimension. Okay, I made that one up. But you know what? That doesn't sound that obnoxious, And then he's dropping like 4 or 5 books a day. Not every single day, but like recent, like all the time. So let's actually think about this. Now that we know who Quan Mills is, crack cocaine, we know it, we love it. Basically, it's a kind of like hard drug that's commonly put onto the streets as a way to like control low-income neighborhoods, Ronald Reagan did that. Shout out. And it's very dangerous to your body. It's highly addictive. But let's just weigh the pros and cons real quick. Right? Okay. Sorry, I'm like panting. It's like a walk. Basically, let's see here. Crack cocaine, expensive. Yes, very expensive. So that's like something that makes it less addictive. And then also more harmful. I mean, not less addictive, but more harmful because it's like then your wallet is gone too. But then Quan Mills, think about it. That's like $20 for a book. You're gonna go through these books in like 5 minutes, high key. Like 5 minutes in one book, okay? Like they're not that complicated. I've been able to crack down a Quan Mills book in like 20 minutes. So maybe 5 minutes was a lie. But where? It's like $5 for a book? Where? Then we've got the next thing. Reusability. With crack, you can only use it one time. Brought my milk with me. It's in like a container. Sorry, not important. Crack, it's like a one-time thing, like you use it once, you put it on the spoon, all that. Drink up. And then it's gone. Quan Mills, you can use it like as many times as you want, it doesn't ever hits the same time as the original time that you're reading one of his classics. But it's like so you can share it with your friends and family, and then they're hooked for life. And then it really destroys your life too, because like every time you're trying to have a conversation, like in class, and they're like, oh, I just read Fahrenheit 350, or I just read The Infinite Jest, and you're like, oh yeah, I just read My Brother Got Me Pregnant, and now I'm playing on the I don't know. But you're basically just saying some dumbass Quan Mills thing, and then they all beat you up, So yeah, my final statement, reading Quan Mills books is worse for your health than being on crack cocaine. It's more addictive. And if you know somebody who's addicted to reading Quan Mills, reach out to me, Come in the comments and comment your experience with the drug, and if anyone else in your family has ever felt a similar way or like been affected, We want to hear your stories so we can do an official lawsuit and get them taken out, because actually it's deteriorating our communities. Because every time I try and read, I just find myself going back to Quan Mills again and again. I should talk about that. My own personal addiction has been really rough. I started off with the one that I said earlier. And it was like, I got both of my homeboys pregnant. Because I thought, oh, it would just be silly, but I didn't know the truth, okay? I didn't know how soon I would be addicted, how soon it would take over my life. My friends and my family, I don't know them anymore. I don't talk to them. They see me, they don't even know who I am. They don't. One time, I saw my grandma walking their dog, and I went up to them, and they didn't notice me. It's like they saw right through me like I was a ghost or something. And then I had to look inside, look at my wallet, and be like, should I buy alien twinks or Rose Toy got me pregnant because I can't stop? But you know what that is? That's addiction. The only place you can go from being at the bottom is up. So you can recover, and you can stop being addicted to reading Quan Millz. I believe in you. Trust. Subscribe to my channel and like the video because I don't want to have a job because it fucking sucks. Bye.